Welcome back to News 19 this morning. For many, part of their holiday tradition includes buying a new truck every year with that famous green logo that we all recognize.
That's right. I've never got these,
Me
but a
either.
lot of people have. The Hess Corporation has been in our country for more than 85 years, and they have recently announced that they will be closing their gas stations. Now, most people remember collecting the Hess trucks every year, and News 19's Stephen Dial spoke with a family who has really made it their Christmas tradition.
Every Christmas, he gets one.
89 all the way up to 2012.
They come in the same white box, but what's inside is always something new.
I pulled it out, I was running the cars up and down the hallway.
For 22-year-old Eric Harper and his mother Linda, a Hess truck was always under the Christmas tree. So it was unwelcome news when they found out that Hess was closing its doors.
That one tradition that doesn't change, I mean, like I said, it'll be gone. That's one thing that has been a constant in our life since he's been born, and it won't be there.
Eric has always been around trucks, and seeing a Hess truck every year reminds him of an important person in his life.
It's just another part of, being with my dad, really. Because when I was a kid, playing with these made me think of Dad. Because Dad wasn't always here.
His father is a semi-truck driver, and sometimes when the only Hess station in Sumter would be out, Eric's father would get him a truck while on the road.
It is going to feel strange because everybody sits around and they know that Eric's going to get his Hess truck. Okay, what is it this year? From a simple 18-wheeler the year he was born to a helicopter last year, seeing his childhood tradition coming to an end is discouraging. For Eric, he just hopes they come out with one last truck to close the story.
I really do hope that at least one more. Just almost an old-fashioned, like the 89 one that we've got, that is a gasoline tanker.
No.
In Sumter, Stephen Dial, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Stephen, thanks so much. A lot of people collect these. Amy, you were saying that your brother Andrew actually gets one from your grandparents every year.
Yeah, every year they give them to my brother and all my cousins, well, the boy cousins, so I don't have it. But he has them up on his shelf collecting dust.
Look at those.
My parents took them down and dusted them off for their big debut here. But yeah, he has so many of them, and it just kept getting them year after year, and it was became like a joke,
Yeah. Grandma's going to give me a Hess truck.
Grandma's going to give me another Hess truck this year, but yeah, he has them all up there collecting dust, but now I'm thinking they might actually be worth
That's
something.
what I was going to say.
Totally.
He needs to dust them off and save them, because probably on eBay soon they'll be like look how much Twinkies are worth. I'm sure a Hess truck is going to be worth more than that.
So he doesn't even know they're probably making their big debut here on the show. He's at college right now. So my parents went in his room and started dusting and cleaning. My mom's like, this is a great excuse to clean it.
She might cash in on his
yeah, he better get
too,
home
right?
and put those away in a safe spot.
This may be the best gift that your brother has ever gotten you, because they could be worth some big money. So your grandparents were thinking ahead.
Yep, planning ahead for the future, as always.
As grandparents do.
Yes, of course.
All right, Amy, thank you so much.
No problem.
And thank you to your brother for showing us his
I know,
truck.
right? That was very cool of them.
Okay.
Now we're going right into
wait,
weather.
we're going back to you.
Right.
We're about to say goodbye.
Don't get rid of me just
Look.
yet. We got to talk weather.
We're trying to blow Amy off the desk when there's a lot of wind blowing around in the Midlands.
Yes, very windy. The rain is now out, but behind that storm, we're looking at a big pressure difference here, and that's bringing in some gusty winds. If we take a look at what's happening right now on the satellite radar here, we do have a storm that is off to our east, but coming in behind it is high pressure. That big pressure difference between the low and the high is bringing us some very strong winds this morning. For people of the northeast, though, they're not in the clear just yet. The storm is all headed northeastward. For some, that just means rain, but for others, a significant amount of snow on the way, and that's going to be the case in places like Washington, D.C. But take a look at what's headed our direction today. We do have these winds coming in from the west behind this system, so it's going to be a windy day out there. It's also going to feel noticeably cooler. We do have a lake wind advisory in effect. This will carry us through 10 p.m. tonight. That includes most of the Midlands here. Remember, we are tracking those west winds at about 20 to even 35 miles an hour, with gusts up to 40, and those westward winds will be bringing in some cooler air. We're going to keep those highs below the 60-degree mark today, only in the mid-50s. 55 here in Columbia and St. Matthews and in Orangeburg. Places like Winnsboro, a cool 53 degrees. And tonight, here comes the really cold weather. We're back in the low 30s. all around the Midlands, low to mid 30s by tonight. As we head through the rest of your 7-day forecast, that sunshine will stick around tomorrow, and we're looking forward to a warming trend. 60 degrees tomorrow, 62 by Friday. As we head into your weekend, the dry weather will dominate. Temperatures continue to warm. 63 to kick off your weekend. We break into the upper 60s on Sunday. Although we do have some rain much later Monday, it's going to be a warm day at 71. Then on Tuesday, mostly sunny and 68 degrees. News 19 this morning will continue after this short break.